Guys, good evening. Welcome back to our channel. Hey Obodo fam, what's up people? I hope we are doing well today. How una dey o? Happy weekend, happy Saturday. Compliment of the season. How is everybody feeling? Are we feeling Christmassy yet? Are people feeling Christmassy yet? Welcome, welcome. I see you in the comment section. I had you. This is gonna be a very quick one. I will try my possible best because, to be honest, I am tired. I feel very, very tired. So I'm gonna make it quick. So I'm sure you all know what's happening. Yesterday evening, one of the farm sent this to me, and I had a quick look. Yesterday, I was so tired. I had a really, really stressful day. So I just took one look at it and I was like, "Whoa, what's going on? What is happening to Empress?" Compliment of the season, Obodo fam. Welcome. Give us a thumbs up as you are coming in, please. Remember to like. Don't be in a hurry to join the gist without liking first. So give us a like as you are coming in. I know we are going to talk about this. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Empress. Empress is one of those Nollywood actors that, people love her because she's a kind-hearted person. Hmm? Temiti, you say we cannot be quick. Hey, if you know how tired I am, okay, I'm just going to share the link so that you can come and co-present. I know you usually do when you are a chance. If you're not working, come inside and co-present because, to be honest, I'm tired. That's the truth. It's not because I'm going anywhere. Since morning, I've not been anywhere. I've not done anything. I've just literally stood up from the bed. I've just been drinking cups of tea, coffee. I didn't even eat because I feel drained. So if you want to co-join me to co-present present the show, to co-host the show, yeah, feel free. The link is in the comment section. Come in, let's talk about this because I think this is a case of a lady that has been catfished. I might be wrong. Hmm? Am I correct? Now, wow, I'll be like bicycle as Nigerians go say. Hmm? Eh? Temiti, you are going to shop for African food. Eh? Me, I have not done my Christmas shopping. You want to do Christmas? You want to go and shop for African food? Ah. When you finish doing your own, you come and do my own because me, as I'm here now, in fact, Daddy wife just called me and was like, "This Christmas, how is it looking like?" I said, "I don't know. I don't know how it's looking like. Oh, maybe we'll postpone it this year. I don't know. Honestly, Christmas is more fun when your kids are young, when they are still small and they are all excited about presents and all that. But all this old papa I get for house here, so this ones they don't even send anybody. They don't even send. Anyway, we are here to talk about Empress, the Nollywood actress Empress Njama. Is it Njema or Njama? Empress Njama. Me, I didn't even know that I mean, most people will remember her as a very good friend of Ada Ame. That's how most people remember her. Those who don't know her as an actress will remember her as somebody who stood for Ada when Ada had, very difficult period in her life. This life, and you know how you dey know friend who be really friend. Now person wey dey there for you. Nigba ìṣòro. When you are going through difficulties, it's the people that are there for you that are real friends because some friendship they can't withstand when you have difficulties or challenges. They will run away. They will run away. But I fell in love with her myself when I saw how supportive she was of her friend Adame, the late Adame. May God rest her soul. This girl she stood gidigba to the point that even the family became jealous. And that family became jealous. They're like, this, that she's trying to take the shine. She's trying to do this. She's trying to do that. But that's not what we're here to talk about. I'm just saying this to give you a brief background about, the kind of heart that this young lady has. And I suspect very strongly it's this same good heart that she has that has landed her in this trouble that she is now. British people will call it a pickle. She's in a pickle. Brad Patrick, I see you. Thank you very much. God bless you for reaching out to us on behalf of our brother Bio. God bless you. Tinyo Nibajeo. Thank you very much. People that have good hearts, when you have you are an empath, it's very easy for you to be taken advantage of. Very, very easy. People capitalize on it, and they will see it from afar that you feel for people, and they will take advantage of you. When was it we're talking about struggle love here, Cynthia? We're talking about struggle love here, not quite 2 weeks. When I first saw this story, the first thing I was like, this might not be struggle love, so is this not struggle love? Because, to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw the video last night and I started playing that long video, we're going to go through it. I think I'm just going to start with it, as a matter of fact, because the video is long. I think it's about 8 or 10 minutes. When I saw it last night, I was like, she's not telling us everything. There were some things that she was not saying, but I could read in between the lines because, she's still trying to maintain her dignity. And coming out to speak it's not an easy thing. In Nigeria, you guys don't understand. It takes, somebody who is a Nigerian, that's lived in Nigeria, to understand what it means for you to publicly come and say things like this. Ko easy rarara. So I completely understand where she's coming from. Esther, it's now you want to call me. Now that I'm streaming. Don't call me. Call your brothers, Biko. Hola, Toby, can you call your sister? She's calling me. I'm busy. Give her a call. Tell her you're ready. So, my people. Empress found, I don't know, somebody is saying in the comment section that his desperation for marriage has landed her here. It might be so. Very likely so. Because I keep telling you guys who are non-Nigerians here all the time what marriage means in Nigeria to Nigerians. Some people don't understand it. They don't. They don't understand it at all. Empress, she's 42 years old. I just Googled her age. I wanted to be sure. For a woman in Nigeria who is, who is successful, not to be married at 42, wow, that is not a joke. She's 42 years old and she's never been married, and I don't think she has any kids. So we're going to look at, there's a lot of issues here. We're going to look at it. But let's start from the video that she released yesterday evening, right? So she released a video yesterday saying that she's in a pickle. And this is what's happened. Let's examine the video. I'll play it and then we'll go through it, right?
Fans, I'm doing this video to clear the air and also to save a lot of women. I'm a victim. It could happen to anyone. It's not easy telling a story in a society where a lot of people will only criticize you and say all kinds of things. But the most important thing is I am out here saying this to encourage a lot of women out there to speak up.
So kudos to her for that. Sometimes when you go through things like this, it is very, very hard. People will tell you, keep quiet, don't speak. But on this platform, we are all about, sharing your pain, speaking out, because when you speak, especially if it's a situation like this where you feel like somebody is trying to take advantage of you, you take the power away from that person. All right. So this is the actress, Empress Njama, addressing the rumors about her engagement. And she said it's a scam alert. She's been scammed. So let's listen more.
I'm a victim of blackmail. Oh, thank God I'm alive to tell you the story. It's not been easy coming out to do this. But I'm here doing it in flesh and blood, and I will heal.
Hmm.
A guy that one couldn't even call a human being came into my life and pretends of wanting to marry me. I didn't know that he had other motives.
Right. So it's about relationships. Somebody came and said he wanted to marry her. She said, okay, listen, no. She said how she met him and what happened.
And he came when I was very vulnerable,
Mm-hmm.
when I lost my friend, Ada Ame. I've been speaking to this guy on the phone for months, speaking to people that I thought were his relatives. Everything was just
So there's something there. She didn't tell us how she met him, but she said I was speaking to him for months. So it tells you that they met online or somewhere where they didn't see each other physical. I was speaking to him for months, speaking to people who I thought were his relatives.
scam.
Mm-hmm.
Came into my life, said he could not leave me because I was not okay. I really wasn't okay. I was hiding it from the press. The death of my friend broke me down so bad I could not function.
Somebody said something the other day that we Nigerians, we need to learn a lesson about how it is okay not to be okay. This is a typical example of when you are not okay, you are grieving because you've lost somebody very close to you, and you are hiding it. People need to know that it is okay not to be okay. You cannot be okay all the time. If you're trying to be okay all the time, it's not realistic. It's not possible. You are hurting, either you're hurting yourself or you're gonna hurt someone. Nobody can be okay all the time, my people. Hmm. Wahala dey o. Online dating. Wahala dey. Meeting people on social medium. This is social medium. Hmm. Okay, let's listen.
He said he was going to stay with me. I didn't know he was busy gathering his tools, his materials,
Mhm.
which he was going to use to blackmail me.
Right,
Afterwards, he had my naked videos
right.
and he changed. He started hitting me. And
Mhm.
when I wanted to talk and tell him this can't work, he blackmailed me with my own videos.
Right. That's the big one. So it takes us back to Tiwa. Tiwa Salvage early this year experienced something like that as well. And she took it. I think sometimes when you share, when you open up, you don't know, you empower people. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she wasn't proud of what happened, that video leaking, right? But the fact that that video has leaked now has empowered her and is empowering other people to be able to speak out, especially when they feel like they are going to be blackmailed. So she met this guy and she's going to tell us a little bit about the relationship because when I was hearing it, I was like, oh my God, this is struggle love, this is struggle love, this is struggle love, because it was saying so many stories that the guy told, and the guy was in her house doing all this. So he has her picture, Kerewa picture. How did he get her Kerewa picture? So I think she fell. You'll see the guy in a minute. I'm sure some of you who are on social media have seen him already. But let's listen to this video to the end.
And said, I'm going nowhere. And that's when he turned into an animal, beats me anytime, locks me up, put the keys in his pocket. In my own house, I didn't have access to leaving my room. This is a guy who lied to me that when he came to Nigeria, all his things were stolen.
Yeah, okay, let's stop there. That's the place I was looking for. I was looking it up today when somebody what it means. Age concern, I think it's age concern or age UK had something online where it was talking about signs, to know that you are being catfished. I'm going to do that video tomorrow. I think they gave about 6 points, six advice on how to know if somebody is taking advantage of you if you are being catfished, right? She's saying that this man said he had some incident, things happened to him. So first of all, I'm thinking in your own house as a woman, you have your own house. This man came into your life because the guy is dragging her now, saying that she's owing him. How much was it? That the guy said she's owing him. You're going to hear him say that with his phone that doesn't rhyme. African phone. I hear the guy is from Liberia. Hey, Jesus is Lord. Ah, how did Empress get into this? Anybody can get into this. I don't even want to blame her. Because especially when you are vulnerable, you are looking for love at 42 in Nigeria. Hey, scammers are all on dating site, on social media, sliding into people's DM. You guys need to be careful. They are looking for successful women to scam. Hey, in your own house, in your own house. So he told us stories about how this happened to him, how this happened. $450,000. Angela, you know I can't love you less. He said he had $450,000 that she owes him. So I'm thinking, if you could buy a ring for 450,000 or you get somebody 450,000, how are you living in the woman's house? Whether you are Nigeria or Liberia, you know, an African man in your country. Is it men that move into women's houses, or is this how dating happened in Liberia? Maybe somebody from Liberia can enlighten us. If he's even from Liberia, I don't even know where this guy is from. But this guy is trouble. What I see is that he may have targeted her. He targeted her because she was vulnerable. Everybody knew her relationship with Ada Ame was, everybody knew. But because of her vulnerability, she may not have seen clearly. And because she was also looking for love, he came to be with her in Nigeria and enter her house. How can, oh, Jesus is Lord. Somebody come from abroad and they move into your house and turn you into, they turn you into a maid in your own house and turn you into something else in your own house. It seems like something that happens in movies, right? Wow. Yeah, she gave him a lot of power over herself. This is what women do when they're in love. This is what we do. So that video tomorrow that I'm going to share about how to identify when you are being catfished, you might want to watch it, because it will, one of the signals when somebody is not genuine and they are scammers is when they start asking for, when they start telling elaborate stories. You just meet a guy, within a month or two, they start telling you elaborate stories about, oh, they were robbed, oh, something happened to them. All the story is geared towards getting money from you. I'm talking to you ladies. Ejo. All this story is to gain your empathy so that you feel for them, you feel like you're responsible for them, you feel like you owe them something. It's you that is the savior. You are not anybody's savior. Anybody you meet that start telling you story, just run. Block and run. You are not going to deliver anybody. Many women are falling to all these scammers that say, oh, I went to Nigeria, they kidnapped me. I did this, I did this. Oh, Lori, they are scammers. Scam ni, Lori scam ni. So you ladies need to be really, really careful. This thing is something like what you see on movies, right? But it's real.
Phones, his credit cards, his clothes, and he got into trouble, and he needed lawyers, which I gave a huge amount of money. I'm talking millions.
Shongba, he said they took his phones, they took his this. He didn't come to Nigeria with anything. He came to Nigeria empty-handed. This guy is a scammer. He is a scammer. So she was giving him money because, oh, don't forget that before you don't you guys don't know how these guys operate. And it's spiritual as well. They do a lot of juju. It's not konshojulasam. Before he came to her, he didn't come empty-handed. He'd already prepared her. Okay? He's already buttered her up, made her fall in love with him. You understand? So by the time he was coming, she was ready. At 42 or committee day, at last, the husband I've been waiting for has arrived. So when somebody that you've fallen in love with come and start telling you stories about how something happened to them, they told they are this. Tinder swindler new. Tinder swindler ni. I swear. Tinder swindler ni.
He was out. He came to Abuja, started living with me.
Can see she's struggling.
I became a shadow of myself. The Empress, became a shadow of herself. If you were around me, you noticed my social life was no more.
Hey.
There was nothing to post on social media. My fans were asking, "Are you okay? Are you still mourning?" They didn't know I was going through something worse than that. He wrecked me. Finished everything. I noticed that he also had loads of videos of other people. I saw most of my colleagues. I saw their chat. I saw everything.
Shangbo.
And I know those people could not speak up because they were scared. On my birthday, you guys know how I don't joke with my birthday. My birthday was the worst birthday ever in my entire life. He beat me up, broke my TV. People who came to greet me noticed I wasn't okay.
That's why I'm telling you that this thing, I don't think it's just love. There's some sort of spiritual manipulation. How do you take a man who claims to come from outside Nigeria to come and visit you? Would you, online or offline on phone or whatever, he comes to Nigeria and told you an elaborate story, and you take him into your house, take him to Abuja to take him to your house, and then allow him to turn you? It's not like you don't have people around you, but she couldn't get any help. That's what I'm telling you, babe. This thing, I think there's some serious voodoo involved in it.
But here I am, telling you in flesh and blood. He beats me, takes me to the hospital. He makes sure I don't get involved with anyone 2 minutes, 3 minutes, so I don't tell anybody what's going on with me. He close-marked me everywhere I went.
Hey.
He dropped me everywhere. And he's always watching me not to tell the story to anybody. My family knew I was not okay, but I wasn't speaking.
In Nigeria.
They just needed me to speak. They came to the house to ask if I was fine. I still could not speak. I could not tell them. I couldn't allow my mom hear such a thing. My family left. He bounced on me and beat me and said, I called my family. There's nothing they can do. He's 10 times ahead of whatever thing I was going to do.
He prepared, you see? I'm going to show you guys the video of the man in a minute. So you see, he came prepared. Yes. That's why I called him, if you see the title of the video, you see how I titled it. This one is when you say, somebody that has gone to meet Agbako, Akoba Adaba, Agbako. This is what they call Agbako. He was prepared. He was boasting. If he's truly non-Nigerian, he's Liberia. How do you come to a foreign country and move into a woman's house and you have so much power over her? No.
2 Saturdays ago, he beat me, took me to the hospital, came back. And I said no more. It's better in my life to tell the story than being in such a mess and being beaten up every minute. I was able to run away from my house. My house. This person I'm telling you actually got a ring and forced me to do a video, which he posted on my page because he has access to my page. He changed all my password, logged me out of every email I have, everything I have, all my phones, my iCloud, everything. I don't have access to anything. I don't mind.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about logging her out of emails, social media, and all that. And if it was an ordinary person, I will understand. If Empress was an ordinary person who doesn't, who is not a celebrity or who is not an actress, I would say, okay, Shebi is just, But this woman she's an actor, and her social media, I think she does business as well. So social media is how she markets herself. How did this guy get access to so much information about her? To the extent that he has access to her social media, email, everything. He even took her international passport. He made a video of it and was bragging about why he took the passport. There's something going on. This story, Koyemio, alone, somebody is saying that there's more to the story. I don't know. There's something going on here.
I'm alive to tell you the story. I was able to run that night. I ran into the streets, not minding who or how. I fell into a gutter. I was able to see a malam to ask for a phone. I called my brother and he picked me up from the hospital. The following morning, took me home. This guy came back after looking for me, took my car, took my international passport. He took the remaining money I have left. He took my iPad, he took my AirPods. He had 2 bags of my valuables, took the car and left. He has the guts to be sending threat videos and saying whatever I do, whoever I tell is going to put it out there. He's going to put it out there. He's the one posting, chatting people on DM. I was able to get back my SIM cards, but he hacked my WhatsApp. But the IT people were able to get my WhatsApp after he had done the damage he did already. I'm not the one chatting you. If I come back with my page, if ever it happens, I'll let you know that I'm handling my page. For now, I'm not handling that page. Empress and Drama. It's not been handled by me. The rest of the story and the details are told to the appropriate persons. But for now, I needed to clear the air and go to my page and see the video he posted. Does that look like something I will post? I was on the Durex posting that video called The Engagement.
This one, yes. I kind of, when I saw, because if you know how grandiose Nigerians can be when it comes to engagement and announcing wedding, then you will understand why I felt like maybe I believe her on this one, especially about the wedding, the so-called engagement. I will post the video in a minute. She had cornrow on her head. An actress, a flamboyant, beautiful woman like this, wearing cornrow and wearing one Indian sari that doesn't even look nice to announce engagements. Me, really, this thing is so diabolical, guys. I don't understand what's going on here.
The ring that he got was fading my hands, and each time I looked at my hands, it was burning. You could not afford that ring, obviously, but I couldn't talk. I'm going to leave this here for now. I just want to say thank you to those who have been coming to check on me. I'm fine. I will be fine. My family here with me. It's been amazing with my friends who come to check up on me every day. They sleep with me. I'm still a total wreck, but I'll be better. I'll be okay with time. But I'm happy that I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Those of you out there who are under this guy's whatever, come out, speak through me. I know your videos. I know what you're going through. They will. Thank you.
Oh my God. It's a lot to take in, guys, isn't it? This is a lot to. This is a lot. I don't even know what to make out of it because it's too much. How will this man come from Liberia to Nigeria and do this and get away with it like this? I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody can explain it to me because I don't understand him. When I was watching the video yesterday, I was thinking, okay, this is struggle love, you know. I was thinking so many things, but there are so many things that doesn't make sense. All right, so many things don't add up in the story, and I'm not trying to discredit Empress, you know, but things are not adding up in this story. You met a guy, you are talking. He says we will be there for you, was showing you love or whatever what he was doing. You know how they do now. Mongo Parks always know how to use the love B. Love B. How did he get to this point that he came to your house, took control of your life? Now you became like Omodo in your own house, had access to everything. And before I go further, I want to play a little bit of the video, that the guy did, where he was, the video that she was talking about that he was boasting. I think he's run away now because the video that he recorded, it doesn't seem like that place is Nigeria. After she escaped, I think the man may have left. Okay? But before I play that video, I want to talk to you, our agenda. And I know the year word. Who they will talk to ourselves now go turn into enemy. Now so, Bent our agenda, I don't know, the most confused and complicated people in this world, women. Even if you are trying to help them, they will still rise up against you. They are the ones that will say, hey, what are you saying? What nonsense are you saying? Before you think that love is sweetening you and you are recording that video and you are doing kerewa, Think about the day that will come that the person might use it against you. Why would somebody want to record a Kerewa video? For what? So that you can play it back and look at yourselves? Or what? I don't know. This Kerewa video thing is getting out of hand. She said she didn't know. But I don't know whether she knew or not. This is her word. I don't want to discredit her. But some of my gender that I know will know. Because love is written them. My gender. G-N-A-K. Destiny Child said, Auntie B, let's correct the Empress escaped from the house and the brother picked her up. And didn't Empress run to the police immediately before the guy carted with her belongings? I don't know. Maybe you should ask Empress. I don't know. You are listening to her the same way me I'm listening to her. So I don't know whether she went to the police or she didn't go to the police. But I'm saying that there's a lot that happened in this story that, maybe she didn't feel comfortable talking about. Maybe, is to protect herself or to make sure that, the people that are in authority, like she said, that the people that need to know will know. This is social media after all, so I don't even blame her for not putting everything out there. Because information that people have against you, they use it and they use it against you. They hold it and they will talk it away. So I can't even blame her. If she doesn't want to open up fully about what happened with this, I have no other word to use to describe this man. He's a demon. He's a Liberian demon. That is the only way I can explain what Empress has said. If what she's saying about him is true. Because the man has taken her passport, and this is a video he did. Let me show you the video he did where he was boasting. She owes me money. It's the American accent that is even doing my head in. Must you do American accent? Just be yourself. Why are you doing American accent that is obviously fake? You are not American. Ogbeni, keep quiet, Jare. Don't use your American accent. Maybe not the American accent. It take cash Empress. I don't know.
Everything that I said to you, I think you consider it to be a joke. But trust me, it's not a joke. I know your day-to-day activities. I know everything you do on your daily basis.
That's him
You're facing
bragging.
Akira, you're facing Days, you're facing Dad,
You see?
everything. I know absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Thank you. Everything that I said to you, I think you consider it to be a joke. But trust me, it's not a joke. I know your day-to-day activities. I know everything you do on your daily basis. You're facing Akira, you're facing Days, you're facing Dad, everything. I know absolutely everything. Thank you. You actually don't know what's coming.
You see?
Trust me, I swear
What's
to God,
that?
you don't know what's coming.
You don't know what's coming. So I don't think he's in Nigeria anymore. I think after Empress ran, he left her. And he's saying
You
you don't know
actually
what
don't
is
know what's
coming.
coming. Trust me, I swear to God, you don't know what's coming.
Hmm. My people, this one passed my power. I don't know. In fact, I'm hardly short of words, but I'm truly short of words. How does, but I do understand vulnerability. And I know Empress has been through a lot. Even with the passing of Ada, it really, really is something that, when you have your best friend, they've been together in the industry for years. So I understand. But how did this happen with everybody around her? How did this happen that she allowed this Liberian man or wherever he comes from to get hold of her to the point that he dealt with her to this level before she was able to get out? How did this happen? That's what I just want to know. How? How? I don't understand. Maybe you can help me.
Hello, Auntie B. Good morning. Oh, good morning from here. I think it's evening in the UK. How are you, Auntie B?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
I mean, I can literally hear the concern from your voice. I can't even begin to imagine how you feel right now. Just like every other concerned woman across the world and every well-meaning man, I think that everyone should be concerned for Empress and so many women who go through things like this. I'm gonna say something that's gonna be different from most of the contributions that people are going to make today. I think two things got into play here, and this is to all women out there, and Auntie B, because you're not just existing on this earth; you're a spiritual person. I think there was sex and jazz involved. I think it was the combination of these two things that changed everything. Like you said, this guy came prepared. He was coming like he came to war. He had been watching Empress for some time now and seeing how vulnerable she was or she became when she lost her friend. This guy's been tracking Empress on YouTube and just saying, "Ah, man, I'm going to catch this girl." And when he was coming, he did not come empty-handed. He came prepared. So those two things came, actually played a huge role in turning Empress into the mumu that Empress turned into. I mean, look at Empress. Anybody could tell, everyone that can sense
Look
anything.
at engagement. If it is what I was saying, how the average Nigerian girl who is not even a celebrity would not announce her engagement looking like this.
Looking like this. Thank you.
Look at that.
Another thing, you can tell that her laughter is fake, or the smile, whatever it is that she was putting up here, it was a script. She was laboring to smile. Like, I'm so engaged. It's so fake. Like it's like it's like she's struggling to just
My God,
convey an emotion.
where did she get this guy
But
from?
Auntie B, I'll tell you, to answer that question of where she got this guy from, you need to understand that this woman lives in Nigeria. You need to understand that the likes of Rita, Riri got married the other day. These people become so desperate, especially for those who, and I'm not saying Empress is a desperate person. I think she's a very lovely human being. Somebody
Now,
who,
42, she was desperate. You can say that because we know it's not you being desperate, it's the society that enforces that desperation on you.
exactly. But then when you allow, for me, Auntie B, you know me, I'm always coming here. My mouth is always going blah, blah, blah. If I was in Nigeria, I won't be sounding like this.
No, you wouldn't. And I'm so grateful to you for acknowledging that.
I will not be sounding like this. When I come up here, I talk about stuff like that. It's because of the society that I live in. For these women, for these single women in Nigeria, Empress is 42. I mean, Riri got married at the age of 47. And you know what? Anybody who's talking about that wedding, let them go and sleep. She can go to the moon and go and have that wedding and celebrate and spend all the money she wants to. It's a message to the society that, hey, there's no such thing as it's too late. I don't care what anybody says. Empress is 42. Riri is like 5 years older than Empress. But yet the society has pushed that to the point where she just had to settle for this elete pomo. Look at his lips, cracked lips. This guy is dehydrated, hungry, dirty. What can you say about a man like this with his Liberian accent? I mean, there's nothing American about this accent. In fact, this is the worst Liberian accent I've ever heard. And that's because this guy is trying to fake what he's not. And when people ask, oh, so how did Empress end up with a guy like this? Oh, please. She's in Nigeria. Please, this girl has gone through a lot of heartbreaks. Was she not heartbroken by this musician, this Port Harcourt boy? I mean, everybody saw what happened there. How
What's that ex?
Timaya or whatever his name is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name,
I
Timaya.
mean, this girl has gone through a lot of heartbreaks. She has gone through a lot, and so I when I watched that video of her today on one of those YouTube videos, I felt sorry for her. There was a part of me that was saying, "Oh, Denny girl, Isha," but there was a part of me that was saying, "No, don't say that. Don't blame her. The society has pushed them to this corner."
Exactly. Anybody that is blaming her should take that into consideration. It's easy for people to be in obodooyinbo and be yanning on
Yes.
people. Let me tell you something. I did a video yesterday and I was advocating for single mothers.
Yes.
Somebody in the comment section said that I'm a single mother. Nobody has ever looked down on me. I should move on. Why am I even doing this topic?
Well,
so you see your gender.
Can you imagine that you should
Yes.
move on? That
I should move on.
Mhm.
Yes. Maybe I don't have topic anymore. If I'm a single mother now, they will say it's because I'm a single mother.
Yeah.
The problem, women, oh Jesus,
No,
our gender, they do my head in.
Yes. Our gender.
Now, if you will talk about people that come for you that you're not married at that age, at 42 for Empress, you think it's men that will be shading her more, is women?
Yes, now. Auntie B, I did a lot of transactions when I visited Nigeria recently, and everything they refer to me as Mrs. And I'm like, these people, I don't know what it is with them. They see you as somebody who is probably, you are visiting Nigeria. Of course, you're spending money at one point or the other, and they just assume that you are Mrs. Somebody. What if I'm a Miss? What if I'm a Miss? What if I'm an MISS? You
That
know,
title is very, very important in Nigeria. I try to explain it here. People think I'm overemphasizing
no,
it.
you're not. You're
You
not.
need to be in Nigeria to understand how important that title is.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. And Auntie B, when before I even finished from Unilag in my final year, I was engaged. I had an engagement ring, just some semesters before, like just toward at the tail end of the semester of my final year, tail end, just when we're about to go for service. And I had this engagement ring that I was wearing all through my NYSC. And of course, when I found out what the guy was doing, it wasn't about me not finding it difficult to let go of the guy. It was, oh my goodness, so this rock that I'm wearing on my hand, people are not going to give me the same respect again. My goodness, that was when I was in Nigeria, right? And it's so, for most women, it's not even about the man. It's not like they care so much about the man. It's about what people would say. And I remember my sister telling me, throw that ring away, throw it away. Myself and my elder sister, we talked about this 2 days ago. And I remember she kept on telling me, throw this ring away. Don't care what people would say. But in my mind, I was asking myself, what would the people say? My neighbors that see me passing, the stores that I pass by or stop by to buy stuff, that they used to see this rock in my hand and stuff like that. The society in Nigeria is literally deleting women mentally. I saw Empress, somebody who is full of life, crying and breaking that. There are some things she couldn't even say because I
Yes.
think
She
this
was
guy,
really in between the lines.
yes,
She didn't give us even half of the
no,
story
she did
of
not.
what she went through.
Auntie B, no, she did not.
She
She
went to
absolutely
pick
did.
this Mongo Park all the way from Lagos and took him to her home
Can you
in
imagine?
Abuja.
Can
And
you
this
imagine?
Mongo Park imprisoned her.
Imprison her in our own
This is
house.
what your society does in Nigeria. When you
Absolutely.
continue to pressure women, they must marry.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was watching one video today, and there was this girl who said, if you're a single woman in Nigeria and somebody stops you and says, why are you not married? She said the reply to that person should be, why have you not deleted? Should be your mates them, then they inside grave. Why you have never delete? Like, that's the response you should give to these people so they could just get off your back and leave you alone. I mean, Empress is the only person who is going through the mental stress, the emotional stress of having been subjected to the abuse that this man subjected her to. She's the only person going through it. Her brothers are only going to say, oh, sorry, how are you feeling today? All the regrets, all the man, why did I allow this man? Why did I allow this
Now
man?
he has her passport. He's taking her passport and
I
gone
saw
now.
that visa. I saw the American visa inside
Oh,
the
yes.
passport. And I was
Yes.
like, this guy must be a hungry omoale. Hungry omoale. Olori buruku ni boy ni imani. I mean, what is this fool going to do with the American passport?
It's to punish her. He did it to punish her. And she said he took a lot of her valuables when he was leaving her house.
Course,
Otisalo Abi, I will still catch you.
And to be OG earpods. He stole earpods.
So do you know how many people he's collecting from? She said she saw a lot of her colleagues in his DM, in his phones that he's already collecting and blackmailing as well.
Whoa.
So this is a way of life.
Wow.
For this Mongo Park.
I don't know where he is right now, and I hope Nigerians, they carry last. Find this guy and get him. That's what I want Nigerians to do. Any Nigerian who is out there in Liberia and they can recognize this man, get him and let us teach him sense the Nigerian way.
How is he allowed to get away with? Do you know how? Oh my God.
Yeah, and to be, it is what it is. And for women, I'm sorry, I don't know how long they were together, but this man, I'm sure the first time he ever, had something to do with Empress, he did it with Juju. There's some black magic there. There's some black magic and sex mixed in there, because my goodness, this guy got her so good, like got her and put her under whatever spell that he cast on her. But I think it's a mix of jazz and the fact that, that's why women should just watch whoever it is that they allow to.
Let me shock you.
Yeah.
The guy actually contacted Linda Ikeji.
Can you imagine?
Imagine? After Empress made that video, he got desperate now because he knows that, okay, he's about Ashirima too. Because, India man, he kept saying that Empress is owing him $450,000. Benny,
that's a lie.
Have you ever seen $50,000 in your life?
In your life?
The way people call money, people just talk
Oh,
like as
Auntie
if.
B,
And Nigerians are not known to be mumu people. Nigerians are very smart
I hope
people.
they catch him because, man, I mean, you're living in a woman's house and you have 450K
You have 450K to
and you're
buy
living with a
diamond ring.
woman.
Abi,
Yeah. I
the
hope
only
this
thing that survived that journey from Liberia to Nigeria is that wedding ring. Every other thing was stolen.
Auntie
How
B,
did that ring survive?
that wedding ring is fake now. Tell me now, please, it's fake. Which
Hey,
day was that? I mean,
I'm a
the,
ring
the
con.
only
Hey,
people
oh,
that wear those kind of
amen.
look at the rock now. This is fake now. Just look at it, it's fake. Everything in this thing is just I don't know whether you watch this documentary on ABC. And when people say, oh, people like Empress, there's this big executive news producer on ABC here in America. For those who watch ABC 2020, this woman is she's a news producer, top shot. She was duped and given a fake rock like this one that Empress got. So people should miss me with the idea of, oh,
Look
Empress
at her nails. Which celebrity will want to post her engagement and her nails are not properly manicured and
manicured.
shiny?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
will open her nails like this and show it on social media. The
And
same
they
Empress.
I'm sorry, and I'm not boasting. Oh, the only time a man could have done this to me is when I'm in my 20s, when I was in my 20s. And it was in my 20s that I got a ring, a very early 20s when I just finished from Unilag, that I got a ring like this. You cannot, and I'm sorry, that's why I said there's jazz involved. For a woman who has gone through so much like Empress has gone through,
I
man,
believe you. Yeah, I believe that as well.
your eyes will be sharp, eh? Auntie B, if you
Yeah,
know how sharp my eyes are. And that's why
yeah.
when I see women posting engagement ring, I'll be like, well, I got that before. I got engagement ring before. There's
Somebody said maybe it's 450K Liberian dollars. Coco said
yes, so it could be
we are
450.
thinking the dollars is in US dollars. They use dollars all over the world. Is
Oh yes, it
Liberian
could be it could
dollars.
be Liberian dollars. It could be Liberian dollars.
Coco, God
So
bless you, my
so
darling.
Antipi,
You
you
made us
experience
laugh.
you experience things like this. They make you wiser. They make you sharper. They make you know what you don't want and what you want.
Oh
If
my
a guy
God.
starts talking to you today and you know you don't want this guy, you don't want to have anything. You've been through it. I have been through it. I don't know if there are any women on this platform that have been engaged before. I have seen it before. I've been engaged. I've won ring before. And at the end of the day, what this makes you is what this does to you is that it makes you stronger, it makes you wiser, except when juju they involved. That's why we suppose they pray before we come off for house every morning. Make God not let us jam this kind dirty
Agbako.
man. Agbako,
Agbako. It's Agbako.
Agbako buruku lele.
Hey.
Ọmọ ọ̀tá.
But
You
you know
know,
what? It's always the good ones that meet with people like this.
that's why the good ones have to be careful now and to be,
Life can be so unfair. Empress is she's
a
such a
wonderful
wonderful
person.
and amazing human
Oh my
being.
goodness. This woman literally was trying to hold somebody's life together. You know how tough that is, and to be. People who bear other people's burdens, they are the ones who are usually very I don't know how depressed gone because they carry other people's burden on their head.
Oh
And that's the kind
yes.
of person that Empress is. Empress wants to save the world. And this guy watched her and took advantage of her for that reason. Oh my Jeya, bó ṣe wà yẹn, ìyá
Àmì
máa dé
lórúkọ
bá bó ṣe
Jésù.
wà yẹn. Lórúkọ
Àmì.
Jésù, ìyá ló máa jẹ́. Auntie B, let me let other people contribute to
Thank
the show.
you. Thank you so much, Ify. It's always a pleasure to have you, my darling. Thank you. Wow. Ṣé Empress ló tún deserve irú eléyìí after waiting for 42 years? Why? Some things happen sometimes and you want to question God. Why do you allow this sort of evil to happen in this world? Why? It hurts for you to experience things like this. A woman like this that she's so grounded. She's not one of the ones that, looking after. She's not running after Baba Olowo. She's not doing whatever. She's not looking for people to give her money. She's true to herself. She's a good person. She helps people. She struggles. She works hard. Marshall. Socks, welcome to the studio, my darling.
Good morning, Auntie B.
Hey, good morning. How are
Compliments
you?
of the season. I'm fine. When I saw
Welcome.
this video yesterday, I was in so much shock. I'm in the cybersecurity industry, and I think before getting in there, I held my guards up. Most times when I comment, you always say, Sooks, I like the way you talk.
Yeah.
My guards are always up. So yesterday, I was going out with my husband. We started talking about Empress. And my husband loves her so much. And I said, she's a victim of the society in Nigeria. It
Hmm.
wasn't love, it was infatuation.
Hmm.
If this
Yeah.
could have happened to her when she was 27 years, I would have understood. You know that love when you're in your 20s.
Absolutely.
But for the guy to tell her that his passport, his things were stolen, that is a big red flag with a banner.
Hey.
At 42, you come to tell me that. I'll say, Omo, pack your load and go.
Enter the net. Maybe you have returning flights. Just
Yes.
take that flight and go back to wherever you are coming from. Hey, but she was already in love, and you know women in love now.
Auntie, stop calling it love.
Infatuation. She was already in the
She was
infatuation.
infatuated.
Mm.
I'm sure the guy did not even use juju on her. I was doing the calculation when, bless her soul, when did her friend pass on? When did this relationship take place? Within 6 months, you opened up yourself to a total stranger?
She's been looking. So, I mean, everybody deserves love. She thought she was
Yes,
finding love, isn't it?
yeah, we all deserve love. That's why I said she's also a victim of the society in Nigeria.
Absolutely.
Everybody wants to carry that name. I'm married.
Hmm.
This is my husband. And as celebrities, they show us a different lifestyle, not knowing that they are very vulnerable. They make us believe that they are strong, but I know Empress is not a strong girl when it comes to love. I still remember when what Timaya said about her, and I was so crossed. I said, why will he say this to a lady? Why will he do this? If you have conscience, as if you have daughters, you won't hurt somebody. If you don't want the relationship, just pack and go.
Hmm.
And you could see how vulnerable she was when her friend passed on.
Mm-hmm.
This guy came prepared. You know, when the Bible says the enemy comes to steal, to kill, and destroy,
Mm-hmm.
this is just a Liberian devil.
Hmm.
And I just pray Nigerians, her friends, will protect her.
Hmm.
Because for him to come out and say, this is, you've not seen anything yet, that is a big threat.
Hey.
Even if they
No.
bring this guy back to Nigeria with money and bribe, sorry to say, Nigeria, he
He
will
can
go
still get
free.
off. He'll get
He will
off.
go free.
Who is going to bring him back to Nigeria from wherever he is?
So I just pray she's protected
Hmm.
because you could see the scare. Look at her face. She
Hmm.
was scared, giving out. But I must say she's bold.
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
is
She
bold to
found her
come out
strength.
and talk.
Yeah, she found her strength in the midst of all this. She found her voice.
So please, there is a lesson to be learnt in every video that comes up on Obodoyibo TV. Please, young girls, we have known the sign. Stay away from these fast cash men. When they come, they bring up all these bogus lies.
I'm sure his page on Instagram will be loaded with Bugatti and different
Yes,
things to
and
entice
all
her,
these designers,
to make himself look like he's arrived, not
he's
knowing
all
that.
that,
Hmm,
going in the yachts, having boat cruise,
yes, they do
designer
it.
shoes,
It's a lifestyle
young
they
girls.
cultivate to trap their
Yes,
victims. Yeah.
please stay away. Love and money grows. It doesn't start one day. Nobody becomes a millionaire overnight. Young girls, please, love and money, it grows. It takes time. You have to nurture it. If you have a business, it doesn't become a LLC overnight. You have to nurture it. There's a process you have to go through to make that business become an LLC. There's a process.
Somebody is asking what is his name. She didn't mention his
She
name,
didn't
but
mention his name.
the name that came out later was Josh, baby brother, Wad, Wade. Josh, baby brother Wade. But with scammers, they never have one name. Oh. They can be anything. So take a look at the face and let it stick in your brain. Never ever forget this face because this man No, don't forget his face. It's his
He's
face you
out,
need.
he's out there, and he's also in another lady's DM telling the lady how he loves that lady.
Oh, yes. He will say all the right things. They are trained. They know how to get to a woman's heart.
And
You know
looking at
women.
his face, he doesn't look like a young guy. He looks like someone in his 40s.
Oh, yes. He's definitely in his 40s. Yeah. He's not young. Go to
He's
go.
an old Mongo Park.
Yes. Yeah. That's his way of life. And with this his black lips, he's a smoker as well. You can see how
Yes, he's
black
a
his lips
smoker.
is.
And he doesn't even look healthy.
How much? His gray, his beard has gray already. For somebody to have gray in their beard, until they spent a few months in this world. Somebody says over 50. Yeah.
Oh, over 50.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's looking for somebody that will sponsor his life, retirement.
Empress of all people. She deserves better, honestly.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, she
Who
deserves
do me?
better.
Yeah, I feel for her because she's a good person. She's not even the kind of people that, these celebrities that are noise makers that will drag
Yes,
you.
she's not out
You,
there.
you
She's
don't even
not
hear about
out
her.
there.
Yeah, a lot of people will not even know her because she doesn't make it to the news.
Yes, it's the old people, because even when my husband was talking, he said, "Oh, I love her movies. I even follow on Instagram. Yeah, she acts movies. She do this." It's old people. She's not the young celebrities that always jump out there telling us their fans bought them car, their fans bought them land. Auntie B, let me
Yes,
let
my
other
dear.
people. Let me let
Thank
other
you so
people.
much.
Thank you very much. Take care of
I
yourself.
appreciate you. God bless you,
Bye
my
bye.
darling
You too.
souls. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. We are moving and discussing this. A lot of people are saying it's juju. Some are saying it's not juju. I'd like to hear your opinion. Ochena, welcome. What do you think? Do you think this is just a woman that was vulnerable and she fell in lust, or there was some serious juju involved in this thing? I'm struggling to believe that this is Ojulasa. What Yoruba call Ojulasa is ordinary eye. What do you think?
Auntie B, thank you so much for having me. First of all, I want to thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, my darling.
Sorry, I'm driving. I was thinking I'll get to my destination before it gets to my turn, but
Okay,
that's
go
fine.
ahead and tell us your
Um,
mind quickly.
okay, I want to thank you so much for everything you're doing. I mean, it's encouraging. All the stories that we hear, it's very encouraging. Before I get to your question, I just want to throw a little bit light about me. So I've been married before and it didn't work out. I'm in my 40s. But I tell you, when I turned 38, I made up my mind that I'll be intentional about who I allow into my life. So what does that mean? I'm gonna be very careful, not because I want to get married. I'll just allow anybody, anyhow, to get into my life. It has to be someone that is in sync with me. So now back to Empress. I know a little bit of, I know few people that knew Empress, and I've met Empress once or twice when I was back
Hmm.
in Nigeria.
All
Empress
right.
is a very good woman. One, she's hardworking. Apart from acting, she has other enterprises or entrepreneurial things that she's doing. She had a boutique, she does female clothing, and every other thing you can think of. She's somebody that works hard, genuinely. That is true. So
Hmm.
when I saw the post that she sent, I know someone that is a very good friend to her. I
Hmm.
sent the post to the lady, and I told the lady, I said, "How can you people be there and someone would blackmail your friend?"
Hmm.
One thing she told me was, since Adame died, she has been trying to reach out, not just her, other few people have been trying to reach out to Empress. The Empress does not pick their calls.
Hmm.
And then, if you go back to her statement or the video she made, she's been talking to this guy before Adame's death.
Yes.
So I think the guy came back as a source of comfort to her during the time she was vulnerable by Adame's death,
She
and
said that.
in the
Yes.
process made her cut off from reasonable people that would have talked sense to her.
Hmm.
So it could be a thing of juju. It could be a thing of the guy took advantage of the opportunities.
Yeah.
And also, I would also say she enabled him, because you can't just meet a total stranger and you lay out the whole thing out there. You have to at least build a friendship and know if this is someone you trust to go deep with the person. So being in your 40s, that's something we should be like, you have to guard your environment as much as you can, and you guard your mental intake and your emotional intake. I do that a lot. Like, if I talk to you the first day and I have the negative vibe, I block you that instantly. I don't even give you that room for second chance, because I don't want you to infuriate me with the wrong vibe. So it is something that the guy took advantage of. I don't know if he used juju, but I want to say he took advantage of her vulnerability, and she
Mm-hmm.
enabled him. She said a lot, because if
Yeah.
she had studied the guy, maybe out of
Mm-hmm.
desperation, I'm 42, I have to get married by all means somehow.
Yeah.
And then the guy
Yeah.
was saying the right thing. So probably the guy was saying the right things. You know how we are. You become very vulnerable. You think, oh, this guy loves me, blah, blah, blah. But at some point when you get to that age, you should do your investigation very well. It's not about telephone conversation. I have a
Mm.
friend in where I am. She was talking to this guy. She wanted to get, um she's a sickle cell, but she's really, conquered the thing for a minute now. So she wanted to have a baby. She was married to a white guy, but somehow the white guy got cancer. So she can't start having babies with the guy, right? So she was trying to maybe get someone that will be like a sperm donor, but somebody she knows to, let them start at least having babies. So that's why she started talking to this guy that lives in Indonesia. Sorry, he's my Nigerian brother, he's my Igbo brother, right? But
Mm-hmm.
she started talking to the guy, and they were exchanging videos. Maybe she was even exchanging nude videos to the guy. And then the guy told her, "Oh, I'm building for us, so you need to come back to Nigeria." She's not saying Nigeria, she's Yoruba. So she went to Nigeria. I met the guy like once. The guy showed her the land where he was building, and not everything was legit. So she was pumping money. Like, she gave the guy over $15,000 or $20,000. Then
Why
one
is he
day the
showing
guy
her
stopped
the
calling her.
house he's building? What has that got to do with their relationship? If he's building a house?
It's still part of the stories that we hear. We want to hear. Sometimes this guy want to tell us the stories that we want to hear.
It's
So
all
if you're
struggle
not
love, my dear.
spiritually,
This is what we are saying about
yes, if you're
struggle
not
love.
spiritually,
Cynthia is very emphatic about struggle love. Women, if you are successful, beware of struggle love. Lobaton. Hmm.
yes. So she was going, she was the guy was telling her. So when she sent me the guy's picture, I was like, what the heck are you even doing with? Look at this guy. This guy looks hungry. I mean, by the time
Yeah.
I went down, we started doing psychoanalysis on the guy, and then at the point she told the guy that, oh, I have this my friend that is your Igbo sister that wants to talk to you. The guy cut her off. We had to get, you will not believe it, for her to recover her money. She had to make, in fact, we had to make a statement to, I think, is that FBI, one of this CIA.
Did she get
They
her money
wrote
back?
to,
She was able to get her
to
money.
she got half of her money. Then I had a friend that was,
She's lucky.
so this
She's
Indonesia, they
lucky.
call, yeah, it was a lot. But what am I saying? I'm not giving any man my money. I swear to God, I'm not
Don't.
coming,
Don't.
come in.
The only person you
Let
should
us
give
work
your money
together.
is your husband. Don't give any boyfriend relationship your money. No, don't. Don't. That's what they call struggle love.
Yeah, you don't have to also be so open to whoever that has interest or says he has interest in you. You have to keep some things for yourself. Say the one you want to say and leave it. Let them not know. See, now the guy is saying, I know your itinerary. That means the
Yes.
guy knows everything, has all the
He's saying it
information
with confidence. He said it
about.
with so much confidence.
Yes,
I know. He said, I know when
yes,
you wake up. I know when you go to sleep. I know this. I know this. I know this. And the reason why he knew so much is because she took him into her home.
yes, yes. The advanced ladies, we need to stop being too trusting. We need to stop giving in at all. We need to watch them. investigate more. There's this lady. She's a I think relationship coach. Her name is Eden. Anybody that I follow her anyway. She was advanced. She's a cancer survivor. When her husband came, because she was advanced when her husband came, she said she did a deep investigation on her husband. No, this one is coming legitimately to get married to her. But she said after being a cancer survivor, she did not want to have another heartbreak, which is marriage heartbreak. So she
Mhm,
had to do her due diligence
mhm,
very, very well. And truly, she's enjoying her marriage. Yes, there might be ups and downs, but she's enjoying her marriage. So we in the 40s, we need to guard our heart so diligently. We need to do our due diligence. The fact that you said I want to marry, don't even let him know that you want to get married. Sometimes people come to me, I say, you know what? I want friendship. Are you ready for the friendship? And I have my standard. I have my rules and regulations. I don't have to tell you
mhm,
what I want and what I don't want. It's in my heart.
mhm.
When I see you're not meeting up, I'll tell you nicely. So when you guard your heart like that, it is easy to walk away. It is easy to see the red flags and be able to walk away from those red flags. But when you get you within 2 days of talking, they know everything. You're doing everything. And ladies, let's stop doing these nude pictures with people that we're not married to. We should stop these
Somebody,
nude
even if you are
pictures,
married,
new
even
videos.
if you are married, no, 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 no. No, Uchena, even if you are married, your husband, your husband start asking you that you should come and start doing KDY video. Open yourself to be doing video, then there's something wrong. Don't do it. Whether you are boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, relationship, I don't bloody care. Don't do it. Simple. Don't do it. And somebody said something, Chinye said, he may also have planted cameras because she said she didn't know. It's possible. Because don't forget that every evidence that we're seeing is suspecting to the fact that this guy came prepared. So if he was prepared,
Oh
maybe he
yeah,
came
he
with
was
cameras
was
and
very
planted it when she didn't know.
prepared. Yes. All right, Auntie B, thank you so much. That's my
Thank
own two
you.
cents about the whole thing.
All
In the
right. All
parties,
right.
please be careful, careful, careful. Thank you.
You're welcome, my darling. Thank you so much, Uchena. Appreciate your contribution. God bless you. Winty Georgia, you are next, but your internet is not smiling. Can you check it and adjust it so I can add you? Right? Okay, we're winding down now. Okay, everybody's internet suddenly just went south. K1, I see you. Check your internet. Okay, after Winty Georgia is you. Hello, Winty Georgia.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Welcome. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Hopefully, I can I can contribute.
Go
Eh,
ahead.
Hello, everybody. I just want to say something. There's this report by the FBI in the United States that they said the number one scam in the US is this online scamming. I just want to say something. I see a lot of people here saying, how can a woman at 40 something fall victim to this type of thing? There's nobody that is immune to this. So, at any age, it can happen to anybody, irrespective of your status, your class, or anything. Anybody can be victim. Are you there with me?
Yes, my dear, I am.
There's this show in the US called Blackish. I don't know if you've seen it online.
I saw a bit of it. Yeah, I've seen some of
Yes,
it. Yeah.
okay. The mother of the Antonia dancing, I've forgotten the woman's name. She wears afro like this. She's acted in Broadway. She's a seasoned Black American actress. She was a victim of
Hmm.
meeting somebody at the gym, and this guy posts that he's an Harvard graduate. She used it to say story that this happened to her. Somebody who is in Hollywood. This happened to her where she was scammed by this guy. She gave this guy 50,000 US dollars. So please, people, I think we should be a little bit nice, because I'm not saying that, I'm not saying people are harsh. It can happen to anybody. Let's
Yes,
just pray that we don't meet those type of people, those type of
absolutely.
people. There are
Yeah.
just some people out there, both men, both women. Let's not just say it's a men thing, that they are all their thinking in this life is how they're going to dupe you, siphon you, scam you, tell you things that is not true, because that's the way they roll, that's the way they move from one person to the other. So regardless that it's Nigeria or it's not Nigeria, she wants to be Mrs. When I saw this woman's story, a seasoned actress who's acted with the top dogs in Hollywood, she always say a story. She
Mm-hmm.
always say a story that I was a victim, that she's not ashamed to say it. People, they interviewed her and all this big network, and she said that story. So it can happen to anybody. We should
Absolutely.
just we should just
Yeah.
pray for Empress in Jama, that
Yeah.
may God see her through. I think that her friend Adame, she was somebody she leaned on.
Yes. They leaned
You
on
know,
each other. Yeah.
exactly. She was her
Yeah.
comfort. You
Yeah. Do you think
know.
about her passport? Let me talk about her passport because
Mm-hmm,
you are American
mm-hmm.
or you live in America. Is there anything they can do? Because this guy literally brought this passport to social media and saying, I took it because you owe me $45,000. I don't know if he's ever seen even $1,000, apart from the money he's collecting from all the people he's scamming. Is there anything that she can do to get it back? Winty Jojo, are you there? Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I was asking a question about her
Okay.
passport, if there's any
Yes.
way around that.
Okay, but remember, this passport is not a American passport. It's a Nigerian
Yeah,
passport.
but there's an American visa in it.
Okay, but Nigeria. Okay, if there's a visa in it, the U.S. State Department with the Nigerian embassy can cancel the visa, but the
Mhm.
passport is the responsibility of
Of the home country.
Nigerian Foreign Affairs, for
Mm,
them to go after. To go. I don't know what the law is, but they need to go after this guy.
mm,
He shouldn't
yeah.
be in possession of someone's passport.
Property. Yeah. Yeah.
These people are international scammers. They are all over
It's
the
no, no,
world.
this guy, and you know what I heard? You see, all across around Nigeria, there is a lot of it happening around Nigeria now. There was a
It's
man
true.
that posted a video a few days ago saying that he's been scammed, and they say they have his videos and they're going to post it. It starts from when they slide and you start chatting, you're feeling good, and you bring
Mhm.
out your whatever, your body parts, and you start recording video. That is where it starts. Once they
Hmm.
have that, then they can come for
For
you.
you.
They can come. You think you are in love. You are not in love. You are in lust. It's all
Hmm.
lost. So people
Hmm.
need to be very, very careful. Thank you so much, Winty Georgia. Appreciate you. K1, your internet is still not moving very well. So I'm going to go to Mama Jojo. Jesse, your internet is also not good. Can you fix it? Thank you, Winty Georgia. Appreciate you, my darling. Thanks for sharing with us. Okay, Mama Jojo, hello. Unmute yourself, please. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear her? I can't hear her. You've unmuted yourself, but I can't hear you. No, not yet. I can't hear you. Okay, while you sort it out, I'm gonna go to Mama Bear. Hi, Mama Bear. Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
Good evening, Auntie B.
Hi, Scotland. Is it cold?
I'm good, and you?
I'm
Oh
tired.
God, we're suffering. Today's -8 is crazy. Oh,
If England
I
has
had
been
to go
this
out
cold,
today. I was scraping ice from
England
my
has been
car.
really cold. So I can
Oh
imagine how
God,
Scotland is. England has been freezing. It even snowed in London. What hasn't
I
happened
was
in years?
I was scraping. I was. It's been snowing here since on Tuesday.
Yeah, Bele.
It's crazy. Oh, it's crazy.
Welcome.
But anyhow, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm looking forward to coming to see you in summer, not in
How
winter.
are
I'm
you
not coming to
doing?
Scotland. I'm good, thank you. I'm fine. What do you have to say? I just sneaked that in. I hope you didn't hear that.
Oh, and to be very and to be honestly, it's so heartbreaking. Empress in drama, she's one of the few Nollywood actresses from way back that has, kept herself relevant in a positive way. And it's so heartbreaking that this would happen to her. I don't know her personally, but I've seen her works and she's good. She does a lot of charity work, and it's so heartbreaking for this to happen to her. That just goes to show that this can happen to the best of us. Nobody is
Absolutely.
immune to either love scam or whatever kind of scam. But
Absolutely.
saying that, we just need to be careful, and people around us who love us, when we are vulnerable, people around us should build a fence around us to protect us from external people that are new to our circle,
Mm-hmm.
just to protect us until we find our feet. Because from a personal experience, I have experienced something like this, and not exactly the way has happened, but mine was also, I was vulnerable and someone came into my life and
Yes.
everything blew up, and I walked away. I walked away, but I'm still going through the repercussion of that.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that I haven't learned. I have learned, but this can happen to the best of us. So let's not
Absolutely.
blame her. This possibly there might not be any voodoo or anything involved. I tell you, being vulnerable, you don't nobody if you're vulnerable, nobody needs any kind of other additional forces to penetrate you. The fact that
Hmm.
you're vulnerable is enough.
It's enough. It's
So
enough, Juju.
I
On
do
its own.
sincerely feel for her.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. So I don't want to say he used anything on her extra or not. But the fact that she was in a vulnerable state when he came into her life, that is enough to, break all her defense. And that's
Hmm.
enough for her to be blindsided of the danger she's walking herself into. So I'm glad
Hmm.
she was able to even come out, to even make a statement and, you know, say some part of her own side of the story in a kind of way to warn people. That's
Hmm.
brave, and I hope people in her close circle will rally her in and help her, go through this. And just a quick one regards to her passport. If you look at your passport, any passport in the world that you own, in the front page of the passport, it is
Hmm.
clearly stated that the passport belongs to
To the
the
government.
country that
Yeah. It belongs to
your
the government.
yeah, it belongs to the government of that country. So in that
Hmm.
case, for me, it's a straightforward issue. She should go to the Nigerian Immigration Service, file a complaint, use his video as an evidence to show,
Hmm.
and that is
Hmm.
it.
Okay. All
Because
right.
he cannot hold possession of a passport that is not in his name
Yeah.
as
You
a
know.
kind of
You know.
ransom. It is
What I think is that he may have underestimated how much Empress is loved. So the reason why we haven't seen any
yeah.
video of him posting her the way he did, threatening that he was going to do this, do that, is because he now saw everywhere you see on social media, people are coming for him. I'm telling you, Nigerians are coming for him. If people know where this guy is, and you don't finish, they will deal with him. So I'm
We
thinking that he may
we
have
know
overplayed his hand. He overplayed his hand because he was thinking, oh, I have this against you. Okay, what can be more than Tiwa Salvage Kerewa video? Post it. Life will carry on. It's not the end of the world. Post it.
exactly.
Post it. You
I mean,
mother,
there's
whatever.
there's
Post it.
nothing there's nothing new. What is he going to show the world? What's in the video that people have not done themselves or seen? So,
I don't think you
the only
understand
difference
that
is
Empress is
her face.
loved by a
But
lot of people. Yeah. People love Empress. And now,
exactly,
after he
and
was this guy, let me tell you something, Mama Bear. For him to go to Linda Ikeji's blog, he contacted Linda Ikeji by himself. Ah, to say that, oh, she's owing me money.
he's a
And
desperado.
okay.
He's just a desperate
Those
low
things, we'll
life,
watch it and we'll move on.
and
We'll still love
it's
her.
so
Anything that is in the video is what man and woman has done
it's
from
so
time immemorial. It's nothing new.
exactly, and it's so unfortunate that he does not. He thinks Empress is just one of those actresses that earned her credibility by the movies she's done. Empress has earned her credibility by her show of love to humanity in so many
Yes,
parts
it's
of
our
Nigeria.
humanity.
So I don't understand. Yes, I don't understand why he thinks that if he releases a video of her in that manner, it will change people's minds about her. No, people will ask questions, and people would see and understand that okay, she has done it, she has done it. So what? Let's move on. Bring up something different. If you have
Tiwa
nothing else
Savage
to
survived
say,
it.
you can move on. But if you don't want to
Mama Bear,
exactly, and if he doesn't want to
Tiwa
move
Savage
on,
survived it.
unfortunately,
Empress is even
unfortunately,
loved.
most
Yeah, Empress. People even love Empress more than Tiwa Savage anyway. So let him go ahead and release it. What's the big deal?
exactly, unfortunately, what he does not realize is it does not take Nigerians. They don't need visa to enter Liberia. So if he's in Liberia, he's actually playing a dangerous game because he's putting himself at risk and everybody that is associated with him. Because he cannot continue doing this to women and he thinks he has been getting away with it. I think this will be his last if he does not do the needful and return what he's taken from this lady and apologize and then move on to whatever he wants to do with his with his life, but he should just leave her alone. He's done enough to her. And I think she has learned her lessons. And I'm so glad that she's coming out to speak and let people know what's happening with her. And also, she's ready to take up the fight and fight for people because she see he has videos of other of her colleagues. So I don't know what he thinks he's doing. So yeah.
Mama Jojo, let's see if you are on now. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling us, my darling. I appreciate you. I'm going to come and see you in Scotland soon when the sun is out, not in winter. Mama Bear. Mama Jojo, can you hear me? Hello, unmute yourself. Mama Jojo. Okay, while I'm waiting for Mama Jojo to figure out her internet, Mama Jojo, you live in Washington, D.C. Why is your internet so problematic? In America, we hear you have the best internet in this world, so you need to sue your internet provider. They are not doing you justice. Hello? Okay, I still can't hear you. Right. Let me take some comments. 50 Shady says it's actually a criminal offense to be in possession of someone's passport and not being in the same country where the passport was obtained. Yes, a lot of people don't know that. You see, sometimes people that do this dirty business, they don't know. And they can overplay their hands. You think, oh, she's famous. People know her. So she doesn't want her business out there. This is the power they have over you. And that's why, no matter what we say about Tiwa, yeah, I'm sure Tiwa didn't want that video to come out. But what Tiwa did was that she took her power back. She even made a song about it. Only she said that Kerewa video kole baye mije. Say Kerewa video cannot spoil my life. Yeah. Because when you start paying them, it never stops. You keep paying and paying and paying. And the power that they have over these people is because they are famous people, they are celebrities, they're in the public eye. What will people say? Ah, it's me, my business is outside. So silence is what they used to. They buy their silence with whatever money that they're giving them. So I'm so grateful. When someone sent this video to me yesterday, it was like, Auntie B, you know, you always talk about people speaking their truth, coming out to speak. People are listening. Look at Empress. This is what she's doing now. So, yeah, she's saving a lot of people, or she may be saving a lot of people for all we know. Everything will come out in time. But you know what? I believe strongly that the fact that she came out and recorded that video, she's taking her power back. No baton. Kò sí kan tó ń bọ̀ lókè tílẹ̀ ò rírí. There is nothing. They say, people will scare you. You are a celebrity, you are this, people know you in Bayanko. You are first a human being before you're a celebrity. They will talk about you this week, next week, another thing will come up that people will talk about. There's always something new people will talk about. There's no excuse for people to take advantage of other people like this. Whether you are a man or a woman, it is not excusable. This woman was low, in a very low place. She was vulnerable. Her friend, who was like her family, as far as I'm concerned, Adame was not even her friend. She was her sister, had just passed. And then you decide to, okay, this is the time for me to get into her now. Let us be careful. If people are doing this because of money, let them be very, very, very careful. Because there's some kind of money that you have, If money is everything that solves the whole world's problem, then we will not be having all this problem we have in this world. People have a lot of money, but they still have issues. How many of you saw that video a few days ago? Helen Dangerous. Is that how they call the name? Dangerous or Dangerous? The one that had that talk show in America for so many years. The DJ. DJ Teach. Is it Teach or Twitch? That the DJ. Beautiful wife, beautiful family decided he wanted to unlife himself. He did it. Was he not successful? Did he not have money? Did he not have a beautiful family? People need to be very, very careful about the choices they are making. People in Africa are always very the thing I feel very sad sometimes when I see these things happening because DJ Twitch, thank you, Ade. Because in Africa, people always think that the only problem I have is money. If I can only have money, all my problem in this world will end. No, no. The only problem you have in this world is not money. People who have money are unlifing themselves. Why? Money didn't buy them the what they thought it would. So for this kind of Mongo pack, going after a woman like this, you say you don't even know, you are boasting, you don't even know what I have this against you, I have this against you, I'm coming for you. Are you God? Do you know whether you will sleep tomorrow? Your life said, does it belong to you? Do you know whether you will sleep tomorrow and you will not wake up? I beg you. Wadi, you're always saying things that I finished the name. Is it Yoruba name or is it Edo name? Can she call my name? If I call my Nigerian name now, can Ellen call it? I beg, free me. Don't let me call for you. House of Ada, welcome. Unmute yourself, please. I'm rounding up now.
Hello, good evening, Auntie B.
Hello, Nneka. You say I butchered the name. Okay, I'll come for you too. Welcome. It's not a Nigerian name. I beg, wanna free me. Welcome.
Yeah, so in my own contribution, what happened to Empress is unfortunate. She was vulnerable and anybody can be scammed. Because you knew I was at the refuge, and while I was there, this is my own experience. I was scammed of my £500 last week, and that was my life savings.
You got scammed in refuge?
No, while I left, just last week, while I was in the refuge, with the small money the government was giving me for my my universal credit. Yeah.
Yes.
So I was keeping a little, saying when I leave the refuge, I have to start off somewhere. So I
Who
was
scammed
keeping like
you? And
50
how did it
pounds.
happen?
That that was on crypto. It wasn't on it was crypto. I thought I was investing in crypto. I was studying and putting in my
Ugh.
money. So now it was high and I hope to sell. Only
That's
for
why I
me
don't
to
like all this
realize
business of crypto that I don't understand. All this crypto thing.
I
I don't
to
understand all
be
these things.
honest,
Mm.
I was scammed, and just for me to sell out, I sold out to get my money out. I realized my account was being traded on somebody's name as well. So it looks like my name, but they added just a dot.
You should
So
have
the
just
reason
put the
I'm
money in
calling
your
you,
account. Eh? What's all this crypto
no,
business?
no, when you're trading on crypto, you get the money out from your bank and you send that to you buy crypto and you use it on the
I
platform.
can't claim to understand how I've never invest. I will never, even if it's £1 of my money, I'm not going to invest in something I don't understand.
Like now, I was trained, but now I thought I was trained. Is now coming to me to realize that it was all a scam. Like the lessons that we were given, because we use different platforms,
Mm.
and the one I thought I knew, I just realized that it was a scam. So the
So
money
they
just
scammed you
went
of
like
£500. Thank God it wasn't £5,000.
yeah, no, no. But
Mm-hmm.
at the level I am now, it feels like so
Five
much for
hundred
me.
feels like 5,000 for you. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm calling in like people should be aware of. You see now, if I had said, okay, let me just waste my money, I would have been happy, but I was saving, hoping when I'm out, I will use the money. And now I came out trying to get my money out, and I realized the platform was, you know,
It was fake. It
they
was
were
a bogus. It
criminal.
was a
Yeah.
bogus one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So people should be careful. Anybody can be
Any
scammed.
business where they are
Everybody.
promising you a big in return, investment on return, you'll be very wary of it. Honestly, you know something,
Yeah.
House of Ada, my darling. Some people still remember you here. You are a member of
Mm.
Obodo Farm. We love you. We appreciate you, and your journey has been long. If I saw a video on YouTube, and remember that YouTube just a platform where they take ad. I don't think they even check the ads that they take sometimes, and they take some ads. If you click on them, don't think that those ads that you are clicking on pay is going to bring you any returns, or that they are
Yeah.
credible. Do you know what they were saying in this ad? I had to pinch myself, say, is this on YouTube? All you have to do is invite the example. Let me give you an example. I can't remember word for what they were saying, but they're like, invest £10, you get £50. Invest £50, you get $150. Invest this. It's always like money doubling kind of business. My father warned me
No,
about that.
and to me, this one was not money doubling. Like I
Eh,
said, when you keep the money in the bank, is
mm.
like they give you like 0.5%. So I was like, instead of keeping it there, maybe when I'm getting it out,
Yeah, you
and it
wanted,
depends
yeah.
because even if it's like £100 extra,
Yeah, I understand.
I
I
was
understand.
trading. I was
Yeah,
trading. This is not like, okay, it's double. No, I was trading
I
only for
understand.
me to realize that the money
Hmm.
was, I was managing it thinking it was my account, only for me
Yes.
to realize I sold to get my money out. I even paid the commission to get it out, and it was
And they didn't
somebody's
give you
account.
back.
Nothing.
Is there
And
nothing you can
now
do to
they
get
were
it
like,
back?
no, I wrote my bank. My bank said no. Lots of crypto, Bitcoin, you have to be careful. Like, as high as it is for people to make it in Bitcoin, if you don't understand it properly, they advise you do not do that.
Okay,
Instead, go to Vanguard.
let's come back to the conversation. I understand what you were saying, that you wanted to give, you were linking it to your own personal experience of being scammed. But
Yeah,
let's come
that
back to this
anybody
about
can be
Empress.
scammed.
Anybody can be
Yeah.
scammed. Yeah, I get that.
And she was vulnerable. And by the time Ada Ahmed died, I watched her, I cried with her. I wasn't there, but I always the day she was buried, I looked at her, she was looking like a shadow of herself. So like now is the time for us to like pray for her. And I know there are lots of Nigerians in Liberia. They can look out and watch out for this guy. If he can be gotten, like, cut off his fingers one by one, not just get him and he's arrested or killed. No, get
Okay,
him,
we'll see
let
things
him
like that
suffer
on
till he
YouTube.
dies.
So you are going to territory that we cannot go to now, House of Ada. But I understand your pain. I
Yeah,
understand your pain.
Empress is too good to be going through what she's going now. We should pray for her. For me, I don't believe juju was used on her. She was
Mm,
vulnerable. That is acceptable, and anyone can be scammed. Even when you think you know it all, there are
mm-hmm.
some loopholes. There are some like blind spots you don't really understand. So
Absolutely.
I think she was vulnerable and she was weak. Mental health, like her friend dying, she went through like I'm sorry for that word. Like her friend passing away, she was vulnerable, she was weak, and she needed that emotional support. And she thought this guy was there to like give that to her. So
Mm,
I'm so sad with what she's going through now. I'm so sad. So the guy may even be listening to this video. Let him release the video. We'll still support her. We love her. So she shouldn't be
absolutely.
scared.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, House of Ada. I appreciate you. Stay away from crypto business or any kind of business that they will promise you that, you know. Okay. It's a lesson, whatever happens to people, no matter how bad it is, people will learn from it. At least Empress speaking out now is helping other people to know that it's only when you always have DM, hi, they will DM me and say hi. I will wondering who is this? Why are you hiring me? Hi, hi, hello, hi. They never said more than hi in my experience. And I do get those DMs all the time. Me that I'm ready with my block. And then you will now go and check. You will see that you don't follow each other on Instagram. Why are you hiring me if we don't follow each other? They'll put bogus pictures, put bogus name. Everything about them is fake. Ladies, be careful. Be careful. It's risky out there. There's a lot going on out there. And it's not even on social media dating because people now know that women are very, very weary of dating or meeting people because of the, what did they call that one again? That was the one that was duping people up and down on Netflix. People know that now. So it's DM they are using now. WhatsApp or Instagram or whatever, wherever you are DM, you just say hi. You go and check. Who is this one again? Why are you hiring me? Do we know each other? Tinder swindler. Because of Tinder swindler, it's not on. They are not on. So they are on. They are everywhere on social media. That high, when you answer that high, anybody. I mean, people are entitled to their opinion. If you say they are not using juju, okay. But me, I believe they use juju because they scam people that I know. Once you answer that high, when they see them now, when they catch them now, EFCC they catch all these Yahoo boys now. They see all the pots and everything, all the red cloth and everything. They go put your picture inside that pot. They do incantation. Once you answer that hi, all they have to say is hi. Just answer. You are done. So, women, okay, I'm warning you. Before they say hi to you, they don't check they've checked your profile. Those of us that like to go on holiday, we don't put all our holiday. You're already setting up your holiday for next year now. You've lined up all the places you want to go to. They are checking. So they know you got some coins. And then they will hold something against you that you don't want to come out. And that's what they will use. So be wary of people that are hiring you. Faith, you say nobody should hire me. I like that. Okay, we're gonna end now. Ladipo, hi. Hello, Ladipo, can you hear me? I can't hear you, Ladipo. This is Ladipo from Ogun State in Nigeria. He joined us the other day and told us a bit of his story. He's been engaging seriously since then, but unfortunately, his internet is not smiling tonight. So, okay, I'm going to end now. I think there's still more. There's still a lot that will come out in this story. I don't believe this is the last. Hmm? I don't believe this is the last of this story. But you know what? Empress or anybody that knows her, please send her love. reach out to her. We are all about loving and, encouraging people. She's not in the wrong. If she was looking for love, that's a natural tendency. People look for love. Everybody wants love. Hmm. Man of prestige, what are you saying? Ola, please don't make me laugh. I'm about to end. Ola said, I don't like judging men's accents and lips like this. So everything we'll be talking for almost 2 hours. The only problem there is about his accent. His accent. Which accent? The fake accent, Abby. Which one? Ola, whoa. You just free me this evening. Oh. I said I'm tired. I don't want to do long video. So you have 2 minutes to articulate that your accent things. Also me, mo ń lọ tired.
Sorry, your man been. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n mi.
Mo ń gbọ́ ẹ. Báwo ni?
Ade o, how na dey? Obodo friend. Oh
When I saw
God.
this thing yesterday, Ola, I was so worried. I was like, Kai, how did she get into this? But it happens. It can happen to anybody.
This is happening a lot more. Ladies, you
Mhm.
have to be careful. You have to be very, very careful. Um, I always say, women and children are vulnerable, and it's just the nature of the world we live in. So please don't ever take that for granted. Uh, Protect yourself by all means. I was talking to a friend of mine. She's from Texas, and she says she carries. She carries Ibon. You know,
Oh, yeah,
uh,
me. The G
so
word. Mhm.
uh, and I applaud that because honestly, especially if you are
She
a
wants to
woman,
delete someone. Why is she carrying Ibo?
oh,
Egbami.
protection in that
Ṣé ó lè tó
environment.
bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni?
No, it's just for protection. It's just again in that state, that's just what it is. If people are going to be anyhow be able to walk into Walmart and buy it, you need to make sure that you have the skills and you can protect yourself, especially
Mm.
if you're a woman of a certain age. There's nothing
Mm.
it's nothing wrong with it. Just have to make sure it's well secured and stuff like that. But the world we live in, just want to make sure that you have people around you, men around you, brothers around you. We talked about this on the last session I did. I said, ladies, you're a woman for a reason. It doesn't mean you're weaker. It just means you have a
Temiti,
certain type of
Temiti is warning you. Temiti said, Ola, be careful not to offend that your friend, Biko.
no, they will be fine. These are normal people. I just think it's smart, Sha. If you're like 30 and above and you're a woman, you live by yourself, you're buying a home, please,
Mm.
make sure you,
Be careful. Yeah.
yeah, be
And
careful.
talk to
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
I believe that these things thrive in secrecy when you don't tell anyone.
Yeah, it's just yeah, exactly. It's not about don't. It's not about telling people. It's just to make sure you're prepared. But in my opinion, the best protection is to be around people that love you. Be
Mm.
don't isolate yourself to the extent where people can now think because people like this they also watch out for how they watch how you move for real. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
they do
Mm-hmm.
watch how you move. They've noticed over time that you kind of move alone.
Mm-hmm.
So while there's nothing wrong with being able to take care of yourself and be by yourself, also understand that we're social beings. Be around other people, network with other people, connect with other people, go out with other people so that they can see and have one or two men among your friends too, so
Oh,
that they can
yes.
see that you're not alone and you're
Oh,
not
yes.
quote unquote vulnerable.
Oh,
you know
yes.
this guy is very dumb. It's a dumb guy. But as you can see, this kind of dumb guys also they are the most dangerous. In fact,
Hmm.
one of the things that make them dangerous is because they are dumb.
Hmm.
Because they don't think. You're sending videos around. You're sending videos that can be used against you. You see how stupid it is.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but again, ladies, if they find a very small vulnerability in you, they can use that against you. Like she said, friend just passed away and
Mm-hmm.
is using that. But if she
Mm-hmm.
had other friends around, especially like men, maybe somebody's husband or something that they tend to be around where she hangs out, he will be a little bit more scared.
He came all the way
You
to
know,
Nigeria. That's how prepared he was. This guy meant business.
they are doing it though. They will go to any length
And my own thing is that, ladies,
Every woman here needs to go and watch Tinder Swindler alone. You guys need to go and watch it. In case you haven't seen, it's free on once you have what's it called? Netflix if you have Netflix.
I just
You
want to.
gotta
I
watch
want
it.
to. I want to focus on applauding her courage, because
Yes.
thank God it's not too late. It's never. If you can still open your mouth and talk and say, "Hey, I want to share something with you. This is what's going on with me." Blackmail should never be tolerated.
No.
It's not
No.
the end of the world. There's
No, no,
really
no, no, no. No.
that little thing that they have against you is really nothing if they can use it to blackmail you, because they will never stop. If they are blackmailing you, they will never stop blackmailing you. So it's not sustainable. So it's kind of worthless to even put yourself or stay in
But it's
hostage.
not easy again. Let's not underplay it. Putting yourself out there is not an easy thing, my
That's why
brother.
we're encouraging it, because we know it's hard. We know it's easier
It's
said
very
than
hard.
done, right? But I want you to know that you are encouraged, and there are people that will protect you. See, you may not realize how much people love you until you are in this kind of situation, right? At least have one person and say, "Hey, this is what's going on," you know.
D said, Auntie, please keep blocking the mouth with comments. The mouth is irritating. The mouth is irritating me.
With comments.
Hey, the man, calm
Um,
down. You should be calming down. Ola, before you leave, I want you
uh-huh.
to say something about, you are Nigerian, I'm Nigerian. We know
Yeah.
when women are not married at 42, what it means. Look at her. Now she's saying this is all fake. It was all staged.
She
He
said it's
made me
fake.
do it.
Yeah. It's possible, Auntie B. you know, I always tell, let's not put ourselves on a pedestal that we're just this intentional people that will never fall for something.
Do you think men understand the struggle what women go through in Nigeria?
Yeah, no, but that's why they are men. They're not supposed
Emotional
to.
intelligence, like you always tell us, Ola.
Yeah, that's why they are men. Most of
One of
them
your
don't.
quotes is become the favorite on this platform. I'm not sure you know.
Which
Manage
one?
your expectation.
Ben,
I
yo.
learned it from you. I spread the gospel. Everybody now knows it.
Please. We
I
have
learned it from
expectations
you.
now.
I didn't know it. Ola taught me about managing expectation. That's why you need to follow Man of Prestige. For real.
Yes. Particularly because we all have expectations, and I hear people say I have zero expectations. That's not possible. We all have expectations. The only thing you can do is to manage them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, this story,
It's
Olonyo,
unfolding though.
I don't even know where to come in from it. So I'm just chill out. I'm just the watch for now.
All
But
right.
I'm glad that she gained the courage to speak out, and that's all I want to encourage people to do. Just understand that there are people. See, the little impact you leave on people, no matter how bad you think you are, somebody values you. Don't let evil people blackmail you into unnecessary submission. And you gave the example of Tiwa Savage. A lot of people don't believe that she didn't use it to chase clout, but we'll leave that for another day. But I
She's a
think,
Yoruba girl.
yeah, I,
No,
I think
a
it's a good
Yoruba
example.
girl. A Nigerian girl.
Mm.
Using Kirewa video to chase clouds.
When she's the biggest girl star
Are
ever
you
in
kidding
Nigeria,
me?
could
Do
make
you know
sense.
how sacred Kerewa is in Nigeria?
Could
Are
make
you
sense.
okay?
It's not making sense. But I've heard enough people say that oh, maybe she's using it as a chase clout for what? She's the biggest superstar woman singer in Nigeria. What do you mean? Chase what clout is she looking for? She's like the Beyonce in Nigeria, from my standpoint at least, So
Yeah.
could make sense. It sounded like somebody who it wasn't easy for her, but she was like, no, you're
She
not going
did
to
it.
blackmail me.
She did it. And I mean, you know what? I respected her more when she did that. Yeah, I've always loved her music. I think she's amazing. But
Yes.
when she did that, I was like, yes, you're
Yeah.
taking power away from this person that wants to blackmail you.
Yeah.
Take your power.
Yeah. And there's a lot of, I want to say this, there's a lot of F boys that are coming from America or from some of the best countries into Nigeria.
Somebody said it's
Especially,
the accent, this fake accent. That's what he used to get her.
that's
When
what
they
I'm about
start,
to say.
they learn it. The accent is so fake. Come on, Ola, how long have you lived in the US? Look at the way you still talk to me. But this one that lives in Liberia is talking like he's God.
I'm like, come on, ladies, like, Maybe we need to have accent. Maybe Empress has accent small now.
Accent kini,
why are
accent that
you
they go to learn. Accent Oshi.
why are you letting accent get you like this now? She easy lot to be accent getting on here. Oh God. Ladies, be careful. If you hear accent, that's probably that's your cue to watch out. Like, why is this
This
guy
low
speaking
budget
so much accent?
accent.
Why is this guy speaking so much? Especially if you hear in Liberia. Let me give you a quick tip. Okay, this is my wife and I laughed about this. When you hear Liberia accent, and the person didn't say they come from Liberia,
Eh,
they are
they are
probably
forming
from
American.
they probably have lived in Brooklyn for 5 years, a little bit more, and then the village accent is coming to the Brooklyn accent, and it's now sounding like
The accent
Liberia.
is causing confusion in your head. You're
Oh,
like,
I'm confused by
Benny,
Jeba.
where are you from? Please. Please.
Yes. Me when I come, some people will hear me and say I'm funny. And the first time I heard it, I'm like, okay, maybe it's the concoction. I
Are you
understand.
your accent? You are forming.
Well, me, but go at least twice. People
No,
say, what is this
Allah,
one?
you as real as they
You know,
come. I
so
can still hear the Ondo as you are speaking now. I can hear the Ondo in
you can
between.
hear Owo.
It's part of Ondo State now. Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
not in
Ondo
Ondo
town
State.
Ondo town wa. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́
I
Ondo
know,
town.
but your Ondo State. I'm talking about the Ondo. Ondo,
Owo
Orlando,
Anakure.
Owo.
Owo Anakure.
I
Yeah,
loved Orlando Owo as a
oh,
young
really?
woman,
Me
by the way.
too. That's one of my
Oh,
favorite artists, actually. Yeah,
loved his music.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was amazing. His voice was, ooh.
No, voila.
No,
So,
Orlando was amazing.
no. Orlando is one of the best ever. A high life, straight from Owo. Absolutely.
It was
Yeah.
amazing.
I think it's actually Ifon, not Owo. I think it's actually Ifon, but
It's
it's right
from
next to Owo.
Ifon.
Yeah,
What do
it's
you
right
call
next to
him?
Owo.
I thought everybody thought it's from Owo.
Because Ifon is like a small town next to Owo, around Owo. So,
And that's the border town to Edo State.
yeah, they can easily claim Ifon or Ipele, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are from Ondo?
I'm from both Akure and Owo. I'm more Owo. I'm Usho.
Akure.
Usho is a village between Owo and Akure. That's
Oh,
my
I
village.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
So
welcome.
ladies, if you hear Liberia and the person is not from Liberia, you see, I said Liberia, I didn't say Liberia. Libe. If you're hearing that accent and they are claiming that they're from Cameroon, you see how far Cameroon is from Liberia. That's that's confusion, no.
Allah, please don't make me laugh. You see how far? See the distance between Cameroon and Nigeria. Cameroon to Nigeria is not that far. Oh.
There's no Cameroon to Nigeria is not far, but
But
Liberia to
Cameroon to
Cameroon, you have to
Cameroon.
cross Cameroon, Nigeria to get to Liberia. Don't we have to, right? It's on the other side.
Yes.
And this guy is claiming he's from Cameroon, but he's speaking Liberia mixed with
No,
Brooklyn.
they say it's
Something
from
is wrong.
Liberia. Is it Cameroon they say it's from?
He claimed Cameroon. No, I thought I saw something that claimed Cameroon. Anyway, either way, what Kido Mbakala and Empress? Why do you need this guy? Right? But like she
He
said, she
caught her
was
in a bad
vulnerable.
time. Yeah, he caught her in a
So,
bad time. Yeah, he targeted her.
yeah. But I think women should just understand that, this vulnerability thing that we're talking about, we're all vulnerable to a large extent. So there's always something that we care about, either in a moment or in the long term, that people can use against us. You too be aware that you can use that against people. You to be aware that you can ask people what their intentions are, or sniff it out, or say, why is this person being suddenly nice? What else would be a reason why this person may want to take advantage of me? Work on yourself, because if you don't work on yourself, if you're working on other people, if you're working on building fence around yourself, that's energy taken away from working on yourself. You need your discernment abilities to be very, very sharp. You need to be able to pick up these things and smell them from afar. And unfortunately, it's not an exact science. The only thing I can tell you is to continue to work on your self-development so that you can sniff these things from afar.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man of prestige. I appreciate you, Ola.
Yes, ma.
Asoro, I miss Lola. How is she doing?
She's doing fantastic. She's doing well.
Tell her I miss her. I want to see her soon.
All right, we'll do something.
All right, my darling. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, man of prestige. If you don't follow Ola, you are not learning. No, me. There's no video that he posts that I don't watch. I might not be present because of the time difference, obviously. But man of prestige. When I was saying about managing your expectation, people were saying, Auntie B, I learned something today. It's from Allah, I learned it. So, as much as you think that, thank you for thinking that I know. But all the things that you think I know, me too, I'm also learning. So, follow Man of Prestige. Yeah. The link is in the comment section. Follow Man of Prestige. You will learn a lot from a man's perspective. And, Allah is so, he's well-rounded, well-grounded. He speaks a lot of big English, but it's okay. It's okay. Every of his show is a master class. The link is in the comment section. I just posted it. Follow him. I learned that managing your expectation. I started thinking about it. What does it mean? What is Ola saying when he say manage your expectation? It's a real thing, no? So follow him so that you learn more. You learn more. When you manage your expectation, your level of disappointment, if you used to be disappointed 99.9, it will drop down to 0.0. Honestly. Thank you. Ola said that his parents are teachers. So he talks, he's always, every of his show is a master class. I watch every show that he drops. He's amazing. The only thing I see in Ola is that, he's a man. And we always talk about how men, not only our gender, like to throw each other under the bus. Ola is a man. You will never see him, no matter how you disagree with a man, you will never see him bashing a man. Never. He will always say, you will suffer. You will suffer. You will suffer. That's what you hear him saying. But if now women, they will tell you the whole history of women, how women bad, how women do this. I beg you. Thank you, my people, for watching tonight. I think the story is unfolding. A lot of people are telling us that Gist Lover said he has something about this. We'll bring you the Rohikoko as it unfolds. But you know what? I think there are a lot of lessons. And tomorrow I will share with you how to identify, when you are being catfished. Yeah. When you are being catfished, these are the things that you need to learn. So look out for that video. It might not be a live stream, but please look out for it. Put your notification on. Uzo, what are you saying? Let me see what you're saying. You're saying that I'm slacking, I have to jump on Man of Prestige train, before he leaves me behind. Jump, Ola has a lot to share. And because he's married, his views are balanced. He's not one of these men that have YouTube channel and they're always saying, he's well-rounded because he's married, he has a family, he's been through it all, so he can speak from a place of experience. Allah will never bash men. That's the thing I learned from him. Never. He say you will suffer. You will suffer. If now women, well, you go collect. It is well. Subscribe to Man of Prestige. The link is in the comment section if you want to subscribe. But trust me, you will learn. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. I appreciate you. And as this story unfolds, we'll bring it to your knowledge. Anything that I know or I hear on social media, I trust my Obodo fans to always link me up to tell me what's going on. Because I think this Liberian or Cameroon, wherever he say he comes from now, he's thinking about his life. All this information I've been collating since to use and do this to this woman, it seems like it's not going to work the way I played it to. But we'll see how it goes. Kindness is free. Give it freely. Thank you so much, everybody. And another Gistmas will be dropping tomorrow. Today is the 17th, and tomorrow Gistmas Day 18 will drop. So keep your links on. Subscribe, share, like. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Right? I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.